Hey, this is Sean for Virtually Playable, and I'm going to recap PAX Australia, the recent gaming convention that happened in Melbourne. So I was there to cover all virtual reality content and catch up with devs. There was heaps going on though. This was a really crazy event, just full of gamers and gamer culture everywhere, backing out the whole venue. Yeah, let's get started. So I got to see Gravity Sketch on the HTC Vive with the Melbourne artist Pablo Munoz Gomez for the Wacom stand. Here he is using Gravity Sketch to paint a mecha just live, just getting it done. That's awesome. And then there was Shooty Skies, the new game for Rift and Quest by Mighty Games from Melbourne, and this guy is playing that. He was really creepy, like this guy. He didn't say anything, but he agreed to let me film him, so that was pretty cool. And it's like a shooting game where you just fly a plane around and you automatically fire your bullets at people. There was Moving Marbles by Marco-O-Matic, a Melbourne-based augmented reality artist, and you use your app to make these cool pictures pop out of the wall. There was Operation Armstrong by Full Bean Studios. It's an asymmetric co-op game, and they're a Melbourne-based studio. It was pretty cool to see people working together in that game. Basically, you can use your phone or you can watch on PC from the map view, and you would give advice to your teammate on how to move around and avoid the enemies and obstacles. So it was pretty cool. There was also Escape Architect, a game built for it to be like an escape room in VR, and that's by Tunacorn Studios. They're Australian devs as well, so really cool to see people play that game. There was a whole big PlayStation VR stand, and they were playing Ironman. This is a fairly new game where you can fly around as if you were Iron Man, and it's a bit like it's on rails. You just push your arms forward or back to move to fly, people seem to enjoy it. There was Swords of Gargantua and Audica and a few other games at the Vive Cosmos stand. There were a few Cosmoses on show at the event, and got to have get a bit of a feel for how this hardware is. It was pretty cool to see like their dad and his kid turn up and play VR games. It was pretty cool, and lots of people watching as well. There was Espire 1 by Lode in Melbourne. This is an upcoming stealth game, and I got to play it. It's really interesting. Lots of really interesting, cool mechanics like infrared vision. You can climb up the walls and hide, and you can like throw your gun at people, and it seems to be like you got a lot of options and you play it, and it's coming out soon, so keep your eye out for that game. It's worth it, and the devs really friendly as well, so really good to have a chat with them about what they're working on. There was also some students showing off their work. So this is a game named Gungineer. You pick up parts to a gun, and you can assemble your own gun, and depending on like the parts that you put into it, your gun will have different effects. And it's a bit like a wave shooter, I think. There's the assembly effect there. It's pretty cool idea. Customization is cool in general. At the AMD stand, they had Beat Saber on the HTC Vive Cosmos. Actually, I didn't see much Beat Saber at the event, so this had a pretty big line of people waiting. But there were some issues with the hardware, so this guy said it was difficult to play, and he's played Beat Saber before. But anyway, Mega Punchy Golf, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a huge golf ball that you punch to move around a mini golf course. They just happened to have someone punch a hole in their wall. So it's totally on brand. It looked really cool. There was other things going on as well. I mean, it's a huge event. There was live esports matches. There was Fortress Melbourne. There's an upcoming gaming and esport venue in Melbourne. That's going to be huge, and really looking forward to it. There was also just like all sorts of different activities you could do. There was dancing. I mean, I think this was like they seem to know what they're doing. So there must be fans or a dance club or something. Heaps of cosplayers. It was really cool. Just like walking around, and then randomly you're like, hey, I know that character. And there's other stuff as well, like Unreal Engine had a showing. There was the Locomo Jam from the devs who went on the train, and it was really cool. Back to you, Sean.
I think I've pretty much covered all the virtual reality content here. It's met a lot of developers and people who play VR, and spruiking the Quest a lot. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the coverage. It's taken a lot of my voice away, so but it's really good to just chat with people. I got to meet people who are just starting out, people who are flying under the radar, that I've encouraged them to join the community and start talking about what they're working on more. And then there's a few others who are very well known and close to release. So as you'll see in my, as you've just seen in my video. Thanks so much for watching, and now I'm off to a networking event at a bar for game devs. So see ya.